Hello at home, ECEC friends and family. It's Tara Carlson, one of the speech language pathologists at ECEC. I thought today I would talk to you a little bit about socks. As some of you know, in my classes this week, we did Wild and Wacky Sock Week so that we all could have a shared experience to talk about during our Google Classroom Hangouts. And so I thought, what better time than to do some coaching with you parents and loved ones of our ECEC kids so that you can maybe incorporate that into your day-to-day activities at home. So we're all home all the time these days. It's a great time to incorporate your preschooler into some of the household chores. One of the chores that never ends at my house is laundry. So let's talk about how we can bring your preschooler into the laundry world. One of the things that you can do is have them help you sort the socks. And as they're sorting socks, you can talk about, is this sock long or short? These socks are both what? They're white. They are both white, but are they the same size? So asking size questions is a great thing for preschoolers to have to answer. Also, posing yes/no questions can really be beneficial to some of our friends. I have a few preschoolers that I know that are stuck on either saying yes to everything, even when they mean no, or vice versa. They say no to everything, even when they mean yes. So asking them some questions where you know they know the answer and posing it as a yes/no question helps them to practice saying either yes or no when they for sure know the answer. Okay? So you could talk to them about the same color of socks, but very different. And you can use the concept words of long and short, things like that. And you can talk about same and different, that they are the same color, but not the same size. And then you can give them the task of finding the match and then talk about those match. They are the same. They are the same. So you can work on that. You can work on, these two socks are the same color? No, but they are the same size. Are they the same? Do they match? No. And you can talk to them about some socks have stripes, and you can talk about what stripes are. Some socks have polka dots or circles. You can talk about that. Some socks even have words on them. And so then you can talk to them about the different letters and practice some of their speech sounds on those letters. And so you can just give them the whole pile of socks and have them sort them while you're folding maybe some of the other laundry. And you can talk to them about same and different and size words. If you have socks that maybe have some animals on it, you could maybe even talk about the animals. You can talk about the colors on the socks, the different patterns on the socks. All of those are great vocabulary words for your child to learn. Another great skill that can be worked on while you're doing laundry, it's possessive S. So you can talk about that as mommy's sock. That is Bobby's sock, or that is grandma's sock, and really emphasize that plural S at the end to help them start to make those connections that when something belongs to someone, we use that plural, that possessive S at the end of words, and that lets us know who it belongs to. And then, of course, you can always talk as you're folding laundry about a shirt covers what part of your body? Well, it covers your torso, or it covers your tummy, or it goes on your back. Or you can talk about socks cover your toes and your feet. If your kids already know those really basic body parts, you could get even more detailed and talk about that a long sleeve shirt, it covers your arm, But your arm it covers your shoulder, it covers your elbow, and it goes down to your wrist. And so you can talk about those smaller body parts that we don't always necessarily work on with our kids, but elbow and chin and eyebrows, those smaller body parts are also important for the kids to learn. So you can talk to them about the different clothing and what it covers, that it covers your knees or your ankles or your hips, those sorts of things. All right. So those are just some ideas that I had for while we were talking about Wild and Wacky Sock Week that I thought might be helpful for you all. I have one more thing that I would like to talk to you today. Another thing that we're doing lots of at my house anyway is eating and doing the dishes. So this is another great way to bring your preschooler into your world and into some vocabulary development. Okay, so you can talk about napkins and you can talk about what shape they are and how they feel. And then you can talk to them about you're going to put the napkin on the table, on, and then you can walk around the table and talk to them about how many napkins do you have, and you can count them and then pass them out around the table. And same for the plates. You can have them guess, we handed out 4 napkins. How many plates do you think we'll do? And see if they can predict, because they know that we did 4 napkins. Now, how many plates are we going to need? And you can talk to them about the napkins are soft, but the plates, those are hard. Okay, so those are some things that you can talk about. And then you can talk about just the spoon and the knife and the fork, and what sorts of things do you use a fork for? Do you use a fork to eat cereal? No, what do you use a fork for? So you can talk about that. Passing around the dishes and getting the table set together is another great time to talk about possessive S, as well as beside and on and around. All of those words are used multiple times if you're helping your preschooler to set the table for the family. And then, of course, with both laundry and dishes, you can talk about clean and dirty and what happens first, next, and last. All of those sorts of things you can talk about with your child. Some of the speech sounds that you could focus on while doing all of these things are whatever it is that your child needs to work on. If your child has goals for final consonant sounds, that's any consonant at the end of the word. So plate is great. Cup, great. It's there too. Fork, spoon, all of those sounds are there. Every single thing that you talk about will have some final consonants, so bring that in. If your child is working on S blends, spoon is great, but you can also have a sparkly fork. If it's shiny and silver, that's great. You can talk about all sorts of things. Maybe your napkin could be squishy and you could give it a squeeze. Things like that, as well as the laundry. Laundry is a great task for finding some final consonants. Or if your child is working on F, then when you fold the laundry, that's great. You can fold a towel once and then fold it again. And you can talk every single time you create a fold. You can have your child practice that initial F sound. There are all sorts of speech sounds all over your house in everything that you do all day long. The most important piece is that you have them watch your mouth as you produce the sound correctly, and then see if they can attempt it. Praise them for the attempt. We know that some children, this is the hardest thing they do all day. So just being courageous enough to try that's the biggest piece. We just need them to try, and we need them to focus on your mouth while you correctly produce the sounds. Let's be honest, parents, this is a really strange time in our lives, and the kids are looking to us grown-ups to kind of set the path and set the tone. And so if we do even the simple things with intention and with praise built into it, they will follow our lead and they will enjoy doing the hard work of speech and language development. You all are wonderful teachers, and I have the utmost respect for all the work that you are doing at home. I miss your kids, and I can't wait until I can see them in person. I hope these videos bring a smile to your face and some ideas to mind as to what you can do at home. Take care, and until I see you next time, be well.